Yeah, we fly just like rockets in the sky. Yeah, we fly just like rockets in the sky. We take off, we blast off, we stay up, we lift off, we too high, can't catch up, we too high, can't catch up. Yeah, we fly.
Yo, everybody, welcome to the Horse's Mouth. I am your host, Robin Gould. To the left of me is my partner, Derrick Clyburn. This guy right here I grew up with, man, went to high school with, went to elementary school with. Did you go to preschool, Derrick, at Victory?
Yeah, I was there too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we was locked there. We lifers. We lifers for life.
Lifers for sure. Lifers for sure.
You know what I'm saying? This is my guy here. Honestly, one of the best sports minds that I know personally. Derrick is, since we were kids, was always statistically correct when it came to naming who had what, how much bruh had, and if he's guaranteed to make it or not. You know, he was one of the guys that could look at a high school dude and be like, okay, yeah, nah, he got it. And your son, no, he don't. It's just that plain and simple. When you got an eye for that type of talent, man, you know, you gotta come on the Horse's Mouth and talk about yourself. So Derrick, get him about a minute, you know, introduce yourself. Let us know who you are and what you've been up to, man.
Yeah, man. I'm Derrick Clyburn. Yep. Basically, you know, since I've been younger, high school, I've been wanting to do like sports talk and sports writing and different things like that. So when I got to college, I pretty much got into that. Been basically covering like the UNC basketball and football since then. On sites like diehardtarheel.com. So basically been doing that, covering every game. Highlight, whatever, you know, off-season news,
That's what's up.
hirings, different stuff, tracking records and stats, different things like that. So been in tune with it since 2017. So 7-8 years strong. So, you know, I've been doing that. And I'm probably going to do some stuff in the future too. But, you know, that's it right now.
Wow, bro, that's amazing, man. I didn't know you was even doing that. See, that's stuff that I would have known. If I would have known that ahead of time, I would have plugged in one of your articles on the side, let people get an opportunity to. We'll probably do that on the next episode. Let you get a little section where you can, you know, expound on that and let people know what you've been doing, man. That's awesome, dude. Writing for the Tar Heels. I mean, you know, that's something I could have said. I would have seen you doing years ago. You know, you biggest Tar Heel fan I know.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't think I know any other Tar Heel fan bigger than you, man. Not gonna lie, bro. Man. So that's good, man. And before we get into what we're gonna talk about, give us your favorite sports moment. Since you're a sports reporter, give us your favorite moment in sports history.
Sports history, man. I gotta go with the of course I gotta go when UNC won the title 2017, man.
Yes, sir.
I mean 2016 we had a heartbreaker against Villanova at the buzzer. That shot at the buzzer that I forget his name, whoever hit it. Jenkins.
Yeah, I forget bro name. Yeah, it was right after the Marcus Page moment. They robbed us of the Marcus Page moment.
I mean, man. I thought we had it. I thought if we went to overtime, it was gonna be a wrap. So that was devastating, the experience. And then the next year we came back, you know, brought a lot of the players back. Marcus Page and Bryce Johnson left, but we had a good team, came back, you know, walked right through the NCAA tournament. And then we won the championship. So that was great. That was a dope moment for me.
I think, was Theo Pinson on that team?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That was a really good basketball team, man. I think that's probably one of the best basketball teams in college basketball history. You could put that team up against anybody, and they'll probably get that dub. The way they walked through the tournament, I mean, they were the odds-on favorite to win at the beginning of the season, and literally the entire regular season dominated. Did we win the ACC championship that year?
Regular season, like we had the best record throughout the regular season.
Throughout the regular season,
we didn't win the ACC. We didn't win the tournament, the ACC tournament championship. But we don't really. I don't really think we take that as serious.
We was after the big one.
Yeah, we was there for the big one. It's hard to win both.
I mean, and I think going back to previous season, we ended Coach K's his journey, right? Did we end Coach K's journey the season before or something like that? Or was that a couple seasons?
That's like that happened in 2022. Yeah, 2022.
Okay, 2022. Okay, I'm tripping. Either way, I do remember Coach K. You was at home because of us. You know what I'm saying? Go talk.
Yeah. Last game.
Definitely.
Home. Final Four.
Definitely.
Send them home.
All right, guys. So check it. Derrick is going to be our number one guy for sports. This is not going to be his only episode. We're going to come up with a name for his show. He should be hopping on at least 3 times a week, giving us an update on what's going on in the sports world. And today, obviously, we're going to get into what's happening in basketball and NBA culture. We're going to tackle the NBA playoffs. Derrick, what's the first game you want to go over from yesterday before we go into what's going on today?
Man, we gotta start off with the Pacers Bucks, man. That was probably the most exciting game of the night last night. I mean, the way we all thought the Bucks were gonna win last night. The way they were, I mean, they were winning at the end of the game, and then they had a collapse, man. The end regulation in overtime too. So I was just like, I thought the Bucks had it. Giannis had a terrific night, 30, 20, and 10. I mean, all that for naught. Gary Trent had a crazy night, hit 8 threes, had 33 points. You don't mess with those type of nights. I thought they was going to extend the series, so that was something that I was shocked. I thought they was going to extend the series to Game 6. Giannis gave it all he had, but the Bucks. I mean, something that they've been all season, all series, is a resilient team. We all know they're the better team between the two teams with Damian Lillard out and overall. So they've been playing well the whole series. I mean, their offense is flowing. They've been the best offense in the playoffs. So, I mean, the way they're moving the ball and just playing off each other that's just great the whole series. And that just, at the end of that game, they just fought harder and, pulled it out. So that was crazy to see, crazy to experience.
Yeah, no, I mean, even if you look here, like at the little highlights we're watching right now, I believe it's Indiana at just pausing this video right here. They're up 28-13 going towards the end of the first quarter. I mean,
Milwaukee came out firing, and they wanted to extend that series to Game 6. I mean,
yeah, they did. You could tell. I mean, look at the energy here. I mean, normally, and this is something that the Pacers have actually been, not recently, but up until, from starting from actually 2 years ago up until now, they've been one of the best first half teams in the NBA as far as not only leading the first half, but putting up a large amount of points in the first half. And as you can see right here in the first quarter, it don't even look close. Yeah, 28-13.
That's probably their lowest points of the season in the first quarter of the season, most definitely.
Yeah, like that's crazy work. I mean, honestly, odds on, like that's 30-13 right there. I mean, honestly, odds on, you would 33-13. You would think that this is a potential blowout game right here. There's no comeback. Now, you sent a graphic in this right here. Now, I'm not sure if this is explaining any of what was going on with yesterday's game as far as Milwaukee goes, but kind of detail this for me right here. I see Indiana and Milwaukee. Explain this to me right here.
So basically, in overtime of this game, the Milwaukee Bucks were in total control. They were up 7 with 40 seconds left.
Yeah.
In the history of the league, let's go with the last 20 seasons. This is what this is saying. Teams have this is the largest comeback in that amount of seconds since in the last 20 years.
Wow.
So no team in the last 20 years in the playoffs has been up 7 and lost in 40 seconds. So it was a total debacle, total collapse. And literally it says the team.
So really this is the biggest collapse in NBA history.
Yeah. Yeah, in the last 40 seconds. I mean, no team. It says right here 36 seconds. 36 seconds.
I was about to say 36 seconds. That's crazy. That is crazy. So down +7, 36 seconds left. Milwaukee has a complete meltdown and allows Indiana to win the game by 1. Let's look at some of these stats here. Obviously, this right here is the Indiana Pacers stat from last night. They saw wonderful contributions from Tyrese Halliburton, who seems to be their guy. He came out, he had 26 points, 9 assists. I think he hit the go-ahead bucket with the final bucket to win the game in overtime. Miles Turner had a phenomenal game yesterday. Went 3 for 6 from 3. That's a 50%. Shot 5-11 from the field. Knocked down 8 of 10 from free throw. Ended up with 21 points. Pascal Siakam didn't shock the world. but he did what he did what he needed to do to get him by. I would want to see a better game from him. Shooting 5 from 12 from the field to me, it's not where we want to be if we're Pascal. But the
Yeah.
thing we had contributions looked like from Aaron Neesmith. He had 19. Andrew Nimhard had 15, and T.J. McConnell, who's always been to me the best player off the bench
Yep.
in the East outside of Peyton Pritchard. Um,
Right. Right.
yeah,
Whatever
he
they need,
gave
he
them.
gonna provide for them.
Yeah, he's all. But McConnell is. But to me, McConnell's been like that his whole career, no
Yeah.
matter where
Yeah.
he's
He's the
played.
glue guy. The glue
Is
guy for
definitely
sure.
a great glue guy, great role player. Honestly doesn't get the credit he deserves as far as 6 man of the year accolades, because I can look at a couple of seasons where I thought, okay, well, nah, it should have went to T.J. McConnell, but it didn't. But that looks like what they this is the box score right here. Derrick, anything you could point out from the box score from the Pacers side that you think swung out the victory, or just from looking at it, looking at what
Yeah.
they've done right here?
TJ McConnell scoring 18 points off the bench is amazing because he's not really known to be a scorer. He's more like a do it all type of guy. Like
Yeah,
he like pushes, like he's someone that comes in the game, just changes like the whole tempo of the game, push the pace. I mean, he's gonna be a pest defensively. He's just getting everybody in the right positions offensively. He's someone that just does everything. Assists, steals. He's gonna do whatever it takes, diving off loose balls, getting rebounds, whatever the team needs at that moment. He's coming in, providing that energy off the bench. And 18 points, that's really good for him. So
yeah,
seeing
no,
that,
yeah, he's definitely a PRA guy for sure.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So for him to put up 18 points, that's probably when you look at, because we're going to bring up the Bucks right here. When you look at their starting five, it's not too far off points wise from the Pacers. Except you got, you got two guys
Right.
at 30, but I mean, it's really yin yang right here. The main thing that separates the Pacers from the Bucks is the 18 points that McConnell brings off the bench. I mean,
Yeah.
Kyle Kuzma giving you 5 points, but playing 12 minutes that's
He's been off for
honestly,
this whole series.
why
He's
did
been
we make
off in
the
this whole
trade?
series.
Why did we make the trade? Why did we make the trade if he was going to come here and when we need him the most, we only going to play him 12 minutes? I get it. He's been terrible all series, but you got to still play the guy more than 12 minutes because we brought him here for this moment. He has to show up. This is the contract for him to show up on, for him to prove that he's not only over 10, $12 million player a year, but he could be a potential third option on any team. And
Right,
putting up 5 points,
that's not enough.
I mean, he only took 5 shots. So he hit 2 for 5, but that's why I think he got to have more minutes here, man. I mean, I'm looking at okay, so Gary Trent Jr. had 33. He went ballistic last night. Kevin Porter Jr., who to me is he is the best thing that I believe that's the guy he was drafted in Houston, and then he got in trouble, and then he got sent overseas to play ball, and he's back in the league. To me, he's the best addition that they brought on.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's been great off the bench for him, scoring.
Yeah, 11 points, 7 assists. Like I believe that said, steal. I mean, +4 on the plus minus. He's been consistent for them all year.
Yeah. But think about this. Brooke Lopez and Taurean Prince. Look how many minutes they got, and they've been starters the whole season.
But you can't play them against. You can't play them against Indiana.
That's what I'm saying. They got played off the floor. I mean,
that's why I said earlier, whether I said in the video or if it was just before we got started, it's a bad matchup.
Yeah.
The Pacers get out, run. You can't play half the roster if you're Milwaukee. The Pacers. First off, Rick Carlisle has them well coached. So, gotta give a shout out to Rick Carlisle.
Absolutely.
He's absolutely got these guys well coached. But let's just keep it at 4,000. Okay. You was up 33-19, 37-21. You shouldn't have lost that game if you're Milwaukee. Is this mean for Milwaukee? And shout out, obviously, this is not our content. This is NBA.com content. This If there will be a link in description to all the videos that we use and for people to watch them. Shout out to NBA. Go like and subscribe and alert to their content. All their content is wonderful. If you're here, right, and you're looking at this game and you're seeing Indiana, there goes a big three from from Miles Turner to they're on a 12-2 run. You're bounced out in the first round and you're Milwaukee. Is it time for a change? Do we move from Giannis? Do we blow this team up? Do we what next steps do we need to take? Derrick, do you think
Definitely got
if
to be
we're
on the table.
Milwaukee?
Yeah, man. I mean, this is the second time they lost second year in a row they lost in the first round. So, and then like they've gone home early. I mean, ever since they lost the finals, they've been going home early. So it's definitely something on the table. I mean, they tried to, I guess, reignite the flame, as you will, by trading for Damian Lillard, but that hasn't really helped the situation because the rest of the roster hasn't been good enough to help those two players as far as complementing what they do best. Like
Yeah,
Giannis and Damian Lillard are just scorers. I mean, Giannis is an excellent defender, but Damian Lillard, he doesn't play defense. So you got to have better people on your perimeter, more athletic wings, people that can surround them and move and get out and transition with them. They don't have enough around them scoring as far as and then either Damian Lillard was hurt this year, and then Giannis was hurt last year in the first round. So think about this: they haven't been healthy, and they don't have enough people around them to even help out when the player is out. It just puts them in a bad spot. So at this point, it's
yeah,
it's up to Giannis because obviously I'm sure Milwaukee wants him to stay and build around him for the future because he's one of the best players in the league. But as
yeah,
far as Giannis is concerned, he got to be looking around like, man, I can't do nothing with this roster. I mean, Damian Lillard just
bro.
tore his Achilles, and he's
Yeah,
35 years old. I mean, what am I going to do with that? I mean, we don't have a high draft pick. We don't have enough assets around to go get somebody and help the team right now. So Giannis got to be thinking like, man, I got to get out of here. I can help this team get as many assets for me as possible, like first round picks or young players, whatever that may be. But as far as he's concerned, he got to be thinking like, man, I got to get out of here so I can start contending for a championship once again. Because at this point,
as
the
soon as
roster
possible.
is too bad. It's not enough for him to compete at this moment. Not with the teams like Boston and Cleveland. They can't compete with those teams. The
I
Knicks
mean,
and
I don't even see them competing
the
with Orlando in
Pacers.
the future.
I
Yeah,
mean, Orlando's on the rise. So it's like those teams are getting better. Detroit, I mean, they're getting better.
dude,
Like,
come on, come
I
on.
mean, so the
Honestly,
Bucks gonna be getting older, and they got a bunch of older players. I mean, you need young stars, young players that you can build around Giannis with, and they don't have that.
yeah. Last thing I'll say about the Milwaukee, and you can agree with this or disagree, Derrick. You let me know because, like I say, hey, on the horse's mouth, you know the rules: real, raw, authentic, no
Yeah,
rehearsal.
yeah.
I think it's time to do everything we can to blow everybody up. We get rid of Portis. We get rid of Dame. This could be a hot
Oh yeah,
take.
clean house. Yeah, for
We
sure.
clean the house completely.
Yeah,
I
start
even
fresh.
mean we fire Doc Rivers. I'm talking about
Oh, he definitely got to be
we
fired. He ain't done
we
nothing.
gotta
He ain't
fire
done nothing.
Doc Rivers. And I'm not the type of dude to go after any man job, bro. I'm
Right,
not.
right,
I'm not. Doc Rivers honestly hasn't done that bad with the hand he's been dealt.
right,
He hasn't done that. If you really want to just compare to who was there before, because I believe Mike Budenholzer was there before, right?
right. Yeah. And then
Okay,
they
so
had
Mike Budenholzer.
Adrian Griffin the year and then they fired Adrian Griffin in the
Then they
middle of the
fired
year
Adrian
last year.
Griffin and brought on Doc, right? Okay, so
Yep.
Budenholzer, he's in Phoenix, causing that to look like I don't know what's going on there. I mean,
I mean
Phoenix,
that.
you talk about blowing it up.
Oh yeah,
Phoenix need
them
to blow
too.
up for real. And
Them
it
too,
sucks
for
that you
sure.
brought in Bradley Beal on a no
Oh
trade
man,
clause. But it is
that
what it
was a
is.
horrible trade.
That was terrible. But Milwaukee, you have a problem. And
For
it's
sure.
time to blow it up. Giannis, you have a problem. And if I were you, I'm looking at the Western teams, I'm looking
Gotcha.
at the Eastern teams, and I'm trying to figure out of the bottom tier where I can still be the number one guy, where the offense is similar to the way how I play, and the
Right.
defense can be dominant, and I can be that guy and take over and lead them to a championship. I'm looking at teams like Orlando if I'm
Yeah.
Giannis, to be honest with you. I'm looking at teams like a lot of people say Miami, but as long as Pat Riley's there, I don't think that's gonna happen. I can see on the West Coast.
Shoot. Some people say the Spurs. I mean, Spurs is
Nah,
interesting.
man.
You don't like
Man.
that
It's
one? You
too
don't like
much
that
going
one?
on. That's
You don't
just
like
too
that
much.
one?
You got
You don't like that
De'Aaron
one?
Fox there, Harrison Barnes there, Wemby there. You
Oh,
gonna
he gonna be
bring
in that
Giannis?
trade. Harrison Barnes gonna be in that trade.
I mean, I'm just saying though, like it just
Yeah.
seems like nah, bro. The floor spacing, you got
Yeah.
Giannis and Wemby on the floor at the same time. I don't know. I don't like the way that looks, and it could be because I just don't like all that freak giant basketball play. I don't
Right.
like it. I think it's some of the ugliest basketball you could ever watch. Some of the stuff people call Wemby that he does, some people say it's unbelievable. I say it looks ugly. That's just me. Like that's just me. I think it looked weird seeing a 7-2
I
like
mean,
that. No,
he was
bro.
just born with that type of agility and skill. I
Yeah,
mean, he's.
I
I
mean,
mean,
kudos to him.
yeah.
Kudos to him. The fact that he can do something like that is wonderful. He got the genes.
Yeah.
I didn't get those genes. But at the same time, bro, to the eye, that look ugly to me, gang. Ain't nothing pretty about that at all. Like, it's just not. And plus, every time he landed, it looked like it hurt. Now, this is what you was talking about. This is why I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait. So they up 7 right here, up 7, 36 points left in the
36
game.
seconds left.
36 seconds left in the game right here. So this is why I wanted to wait. Let's watch this sequence right here.
This.
Pow, that's 1-3.
Nembhard hits that three.
First off, bro, why is he that wide open?
I mean, dude was slap open. I mean, he was wide open. Nobody even near him.
Hold on, bro. Let's just hold on, bro. What the? Look at this.
It's like they don't know the game plan. Like Nembhard can shoot, so you need to be
Nembhard's
up
a
on him.
shooter, and he's not hesitating.
He's shooting like 50-something% from 3 in the series or something like that. Something crazy.
Yeah, he's going crazy. Bow. Ooh, nothing but net. You take the ball out. Okay. We take the ball out.
Watch this.
Turnover.
What are you doing?
Oh,
hold on to the ball.
Okay,
Hold on to the ball. Call timeout, son.
Okay, swing it. I got the matchup. White boy in the paint. Yeah, I'm taking that. And one.
Easy.
Yeah, no.
Easy. Easy.
Hey, look. We got you on the ISO. We got you on the ISO. Mismatch.
Give it to your best player.
And this is no racism. There's some white boys that can hoop. But that's the white boy we want. That's the white boy.
Oh, yeah. We know his eyes lit up when he saw him. He's like, oh, yeah, I got this. Straight to the hole. Straight to the hole.
There's nothing you can do with me. I'm going straight to the hole. You got to foul me because there's nothing you can do. Wow, just like that. Down 2. We going to the line. Doc looks flustered. Doc don't know what's going on. Doc looks stressed. Bad pass.
Watch this dude. Watch him. Oh, like, come on, bro.
Oh, my Lord.
You let the ball go between your legs.
My Lord. Doc. Hold on. We got to go back to Doc. Doc, what's going on, man? What's going on with the team, man? You was up 7. Doc, what's up?
He don't even know what's going on. He can't believe this. He's shocked. He's flustered. He's like, man, what is going on?
Where was the timeout draw up inbound play? We need an inbound play, Doc. We got to press.
There's something that's going on around the league too, man. Good gracious.
Look, I'm yelling. Kevin Porter Jr. laughing. Hold on. Kevin Porter Jr. is laughing, bro.
You don't even understand what's going on.
Doc don't know what's going on. Kevin Porter Jr. is laughing, gang. Kevin Porter Jr. is like, bro, I hear you, bro, but you ain't saying nothing that makes sense right now. What you talking about?
He's probably like, you still got this.
Blue. All right, here we go. What is this press break? What are these? Why you got 2 dudes running to the middle of the floor? You see this? This is bad basketball, ladies and gentlemen. This right
Dude, gotta
here,
catch the ball though, bro. You gotta do everything in your power to catch that ball. I mean, you gotta fall on the floor and get it.
Derrick.
You gotta
Look
get
at
it.
where they're running. You got Giannis. I think this is Connaughton right here.
That's AJ Green. AJ Green.
AJ Green.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
both running to the same part of the floor.
yeah. So they man can come like it's easy double team because they both right
Easy
there.
double team as soon as whoever catches the ball, which forces you to only go one direction because AJ Green is supposed to be in the corner over here, making Turner have to pick. Now,
Yeah,
because AJ Green and Giannis is both going to the middle of the floor,
yeah. The spacing is
the
crazy. What are you
spacing's
doing?
all messed up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now Giannis is behind you. He don't even see bro no more. He not even in his vision. All I got is AJ and I got Bobby Portis trying to cut baseline. I don't see that because Miles Turner's right there immediately. Bad pass. He don't catch it. Butterfingers. Ball going the other way.
That's two turn. But think about it. Gary Trent he turned on the ball the last possession, and then now he can catch the ball.
Now,
Like he don't go to the floor and get it. Like it's crazy.
this is where you wish you had Dame. All
Look
right.
at this. I saw
I
on
got you.
Giannis.
I got you. Ah!
On Giannis.
And one. That should have been an and one. Stop playing with me.
It's over now.
It's
Over
over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. That's it.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out NBA YouTube, man. Shout out NBA YouTube. We're going to move on to the next game. But as y'all saw, the greatest meltdown in history. Now we're going to talk about the greatest third quarter snooze fest to me in history with the Magic and the Celtics. My favorite team, the Boston Celtics. Once again, shout out NBA, NBA YouTube, NBA.com, etc. for the content. Yeah, this is a game that I am mad about because as people know about me, I sports bet all the time. I'm actually going to give you guys the pick that I have for this Warriors game coming up when we get to talking about that. I had Orlando plus 14.5 on the 2-leg parlay with in fact, you know what? Let's find out exactly what I had. Derrick and I'm going to tell you what, I am so angry because I could have just played the plus money line. Hold on. Let me see. Settled yesterday. Yes. So I had Denver Nuggets plus 4.5 with Magic plus 14.5. Could have just took Denver money line at plus money and played one game. But however, I'm thinking, and this is my head before the game starts, it's closeout game for Orlando. Orlando has the guys to keep it close. They've done it before. Okay. Granted, Boston normally takes a sleeper game in the playoffs at home. Every year for the past 4 years, they have dropped a game at home that was just completely unnecessary. And I thought this was going to be the game that Boston drops completely unnecessary and then goes back to Orlando and blows them out by like 35. Like, that's how I saw it. That's how I saw it. Derrick, tell me what happened here. How did Orlando compete all the way through the game and then just die, man? What happened?
Orlando, man, they're a good defensive team, man. I mean, they got the size on the wings. They got good rim protectors. I mean, the thing about Orlando is they can't score. Like, they don't have enough firepower offensively. Like Franz and Paolo, like, they get their stuff, like, going to the basket. They can't really shoot threes, so they don't have enough shooters. But in this first half, what was crazy is they held the Celtics to no threes.
Yeah.
The Celtics didn't hit any threes in the first half. That's the first time that's happened since 2015.
Yeah.
Think about that. 2015. That's 10 years, bro. Come on, man.
People, in case y'all don't understand the significance of that, if 10 years don't sound strong enough for you, that's the first time that's happened in a decade. Okay, y'all? A decade. That's a word for you to think about. All right? No
threes. The Boston Celtics are like one of the best, probably one of the best three-point shooting team. They shoot the most threes out of anybody in the league. That's what they hang their hat on. And they didn't hit a three in the first half. So that's why Orlando was able to keep it close. I mean, they were winning most of the first half, but They just don't have enough firepower. I mean, Franz is good, Paolo is good, but they need more around them, shooters mostly, because the rest of the team they cannot score. Literally, it's
I
like
mean,
they're
dude.
drawing dead after them too.
I mean, if we're
It's easy
looking
to
at the
key on.
score of this game
It's
right
easy to
here, right?
defend
We
them.
got it at 32-23 right now.
Hmm.
At the point of the second quarter, I got a text where somebody was like, "Hey man, that Orlando call was perfect. Orlando might actually win today," which kind of brought to my theory of what I was talking about earlier of how the Celtics normally malperform one game at home, whether it's game 2 or in this case game 5. There's always one game where the Celtics do something unbelievably, and like you said, they didn't make a 3 the whole first half in a decade. They was lining up to give Orlando this game.
I mean, they were cruising. They were going through the motions in that first half. I was like, okay. But
I mean,
with how close it was, I just knew it was just going to be. I was like, they're gonna win this in the second half. Just
yeah,
look.
I gotta give you that. I gotta give you that. You know, it was my thing was while watching the game live because I caught the game live mid third.
Mhm.
I felt like they kept Paolo on the bench way too long, man. I mean,
Yeah,
when the Celtics got on a run, when they went up 5,
that's what they
when they
went on
were
their
up
run, bro.
5, I was like, okay, you can give them another 30 seconds, another minute. Maybe you want to take them off.
You
When the
gotta play him
Celtics
through
got
that.
up 11 and he still wasn't in the game, I'm like,
That's
yo,
your
this is
best player on the bench.
he's the
That's your
best. You
best
got your
player.
best player on the bench. Granted, I get it. He got 5 fouls,
I mean,
but
he
it's
got
win or
five
go
fouls,
home.
but you gotta. I mean, it's over after this. When you
Yeah.
lose, it's over. All the momentum
So
shifted. They at
am I?
home. You already can't score as it is, and then you got Paulo on the bench. Come on, man.
Come on now. Come on now. And then as soon as Paolo get in the game, first thing he do is hit a 3. I honestly got mad because I gotta lose. I'm like, bro, they supposed to only lose by 15. They can't lose by more than 15 on my ticket. Right now they down 24. They down 24. I'm like, yo, why you wait till they was down 24 to put Paolo back in the game?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. He was the heat. He was getting off. Let's look at some of the box score for the Orlando Magic since I want to talk so highly about how bro was getting off. Paolo had 19 points. He was 6 for 15, 2 for 4 from 3, 5 for 7. Very consistent game. Very consistent game for him. Franz, 25 points, shooting 10 for 22. Sometimes I think he shoots too much, but he's definitely a go-getter, get the bucket.
Can't hit
Without
no
him,
threes. 0 for 4 from 3.
yeah,
Can't hit no threes. Come on,
he
man.
can't shoot the 3 very well. He's very streaky. But here's the thing that surprised me.
Look at that bench.
Contavious Pope went 2 for 7 from 3. Cole Anthony 0 for 4 from 3. Jonathan Isaac
Not gonna
0
do
for
it.
2.
Not gonna
Wendell
get it
Carter
done.
Jr., Corey Joseph 0 for 4. These are guys that's supposed to be your 3-point shooters. These are the guys that's supposed to
They
at
don't
least
have
get you
any.
1 or 2 a game. It
They
wasn't
don't have
happening.
any.
I mean, we already know we ain't got to go through this box score to know what happened. They only put up 89 points in the whole game. Compared to the Celtics, we look at Tatum. Tatum got 35 by himself.
Man.
Tatum, look, go ahead and get you another Finals MVP, Tatum. Go ahead. I mean, well, Jaylen Brown got that first one, didn't he? So,
Yeah, you got the first one. You got one last year.
Jason Tatum, go ahead and get you that one. It's about that time. Because since they
Bro.
don't want to ever put you in MVP conversation, it's about that time. Go ahead and get you that Finals MVP. Because you definitely deserve to be up there. Because it was a horrible game from Porzingis, and it was a horrible game from Derrick White. And meanwhile, you got Jaylen Brown. It was really the Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum show, and they still put up 120.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, this is the best Jason Tatum has looked, man. I mean, it just looks effortless for him now. I mean, just scoring, he could score at all 3 levels, of course, and then like his defense would take another step. His facilitating, passing the ball, he's been awesome. So it's like it's the most confident he's looked. I mean, he had 35 points in like 3 straight games. I mean, that's the first time since Larry Bird done that, and for the Celtics. So it's like it
I'm
looked
gonna be
easy
real
for
with
him.
you. Is okay if Jason Tatum. I'm gonna ask you this question, Derrick, and I'm gonna give you the full floor with just the highlights. Okay, but I want you to really hear my question because I want you to really give me a because you a historian. Let me look at the camera and tell y'all this real quick. Mr. Clyburn is a historian. When you in his library, you can't talk. Okay, he's a historian. My man knows his stats. He knows the players. I'm talking about the history of basketball here. Now that I done put out your credentials, I want to ask you this question, man. Like for real. This is a real question here. If Jason Tatum wins another ring in Boston this year, back to back, can we say modern era? As far as when I say modern era, I'm talking about 3-point line. So since the 3-point line era of basketball has existed, if Tatum wins back to back NBA Finals and gets a Finals MVP, can we say Jason Tatum is the second greatest Celtic all time? I want you to really think about this quote. I mean, this your take before you say it. I want you to think about this take, bro, because it's a real take right here. I'm gonna literally remove my
Literally, right? Jason Tatum, second greatest Celtic of all time if he wins this one. Wow. So if you think about it, Larry Bird, 3 finals. I want to say he had 3 MVPs, some in that range. If you think about the all-time great Celtics, you're thinking him, Larry Bird. Of course, it's kind of hard to be second greatest because you got Bill Russell. I mean, Bill Russell was 11 rings, Man, I don't think he can be the second greatest. He's gonna be in the conversation for like the third though.
Hold on though. Is Bill Russell post 3-point era though?
Oh, you said modern era.
Modern era.
Okay,
That's what
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take myself back.
Man.
Modern era. Just wanted to make sure we was
Okay, modern era. Oh yeah. Well, if you think about Jason Tatum. So two rings, and if he wins Finals MVP, that'll definitely put his resume up there. I mean, he got a good argument. I mean, he's been to several. I want to say he's been to like 4 or 5 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, he's a career average 25, 24 around that. I mean, he's getting better every year, and he's becoming the best player on his team. So, and then if you think about it, like if you go Larry Bird, then after that, the Celtics in the 90s, I don't think there's anybody worth mentioning in the 90s, let's be honest. Then you got Paul Pierce, who was great, but he only had 1 ring and 1 Finals MVP, but he was great for the Celtics. So he's also in the conversation. KG didn't play long enough. So in the modern era, I gotta agree with Jay. After Larry Bird, the second greatest Celtic in the modern era has to be Jason Tatum.
See, I knew you would say that, and this is where I challenge you. See, now I'm about to play devil's advocate. I think the second greatest Celtic all time gonna be Jaylen Brown, and here's why. Here's why.
Wow.
Here's why. I don't see Tatum, and this sucks for me to even say this, bro. I don't see Tatum as a forever Celtic. I don't. I feel like Jaylen Brown is gonna retire a Celtic, and every ring that, huh?
I'll say why is that though? Why is that?
Okay. Something tells me later in Jason's career, he may want to explore something new, may want to go somewhere where it's warm, may want to go somewhere like LA, may even want to play somewhere, like Miami, tropical, go for a really big payday, max dollars. The Celtics isn't really a max dollar franchise type, quote unquote. Just the politics of basketball. And for me, Jaylen Brown just shows more sense of, and this is crazy because I know about 2-3 years ago we was going to trade him. But when he stayed through it all, ended up getting a championship, ended up getting Finals MVP, letting Celtics Nation know that this was his home, I felt like he meant it. I felt like Jaylen Brown type of dude going to end up having a 12, 13, 14-year career with the Boston Celtics and then retire a Boston Celtic. And I can see him winning 2-3 championships. And who's to say if they win the championship this year that he won't be the Finals MVP again? So if he gets 2 Finals MVPs, 2 NBA championships, and he was drafted, I think, a year or 2 years before Jason Tatum, and they went to the conference finals without Jason Tatum. That when during one of those 1 or 2 years when it was Marcus Smart and them boys. So Who's to say that we can't say Jaylen Brown is the second greatest Celtics all time? And he was drafted there.
Yeah. I mean, if you put it like that, if he wins Finals MVP, that's kind of, I mean, Tatum. It's kind of indictment on Tatum because the way he's playing, you just can't see. It's like he's been the best player on the team this year. Jaylen Brown he's been up and down this year. He's been dealing with injuries, but
Yeah.
Jason Tatum, I feel like he's taking that next step. I mean,
no, he's definitely taking another step in his game for sure.
Yeah. So if he doesn't win Finals MVP, I can definitely see why you say that. But I mean, Jason Tatum got to be on a mission, man. I mean, the way they disrespected him this summer in the Olympics, not even playing
Yeah,
him. Really.
yeah, he been playing like a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah. I mean, it's like then last year it's a toss up to me. Like Finals MVP. I mean, Jaylen Brown. I'm not saying Jaylen Brown didn't deserve it, but it's like it's a toss up. You could have given it to either one. But what I'm saying is basically, but if Tatum wins Finals MVP, then yeah, he's definitely in that conversation. He's finished. I don't know. I want to say he's probably gonna finish top 5 in MVP again. I feel like he's been finishing top 5 in MVP last 2 or 3 years.
He should be All NBA first team this year.
Yeah. Definitely. So, I mean, he's getting all the accolades, but he has to win Finals MVP this year though. If they get to the finals, because if Jaylen Brown gets it again, it's just an indictment on him for what he's doing. I mean,
yeah, because then that's going to be the one thing that people are going to say going forward in the arguments of greatest Celtics all time. They'll be like, well, Tatum, I mean, he took us there, but 2 years. I mean, he didn't win Finals MVP though. I mean, it was like when he got to the finals, it was the Jaylen Brown show because it definitely was that last year. In the finals last year, it was the Jaylen Brown show. It was the Jaylen Brown show.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, for real.
I mean, he was locking up Luka, and then I couldn't see it was crazy. But think about it with Steph. You know how when they always talk about Steph rings, right? So the conversation was he had never won a Finals MVP. So like, does he deserve to be in that really like top 10, 15 conversation? Even on how great he is, transcended the game, best 3-point shooter of all time, all that. But they're saying like when he won that fourth ring meant so much because he was the Finals MVP. He was the engine. I mean, he was engine back then, but KD came in. You know, people were like, "Oh man, you wouldn't have won those rings if KD was there. If KD wasn't there." But you know that last finals, it meant so much to Steph because he was able to be the catalyst, the ultimate engine. I mean, there's no other undisputed best player on that team. No other conversation about it. And then see, that's the type of thing that Jason Tatum.
And then they beat the best team in the East because the Celtics was the best team in the East that year that they beat. And honestly, I honestly thought we would have won that year, like just off matchups.
I thought the Celtics would win that series. I really did. I thought so. But Steph, man, he was just on a different level that year.
Man, there was one time, bro, he hit like 5 threes in a row one game. I mean, he was killing us.
Oh, I mean, that's got to be the most devastating feeling on the basketball court. It's nothing you can do because he's hitting shots in everybody's face. It's not like you're leaving him open. Like he getting contested threes from like 35 feet. What you gonna do?
Business, bro. I mean, Marcus Smart, he was getting business so much we had to trade him because it was just too much. Too much.
It's just a lot. It's a lot. I mean, probably the most difficult player to game plan for.
We're gonna go over. We got the Clippers.
And we got 2 more games. We got Knicks Pistons still too.
Oh my bad. Denver. We got the Denver and the Clippers. This is the game. This is the last game we're gonna go over though. I mean, we'll probably talk about as far as highlights and stuff. We'll probably talk about the Knicks and the Pistons. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I really want to wait till the next game they play to really have an in-depth and real serious conversation about it. Because I've been saying since the beginning of the season, and everybody that knows me and everybody that's been in my group chats that's going to see this and my betting chats and stuff like that, they all know I'm going to say this. The Knicks have been the most overrated basketball team in the East the whole NBA season. I actually won on a future bet because FanDuel had them winning 55 games at the beginning of the season. I said, that ain't happening. 55
games. That's crazy.
50. Oh yeah. I loaded up on that. I say, yeah, I'm gonna take the under 54 and a half, and I'm gonna go ahead and cash that in. And dude, honestly, I wasn't nervous about it the whole time. I wasn't nervous about it the whole time. I was sitting there in my head. I'm thinking. I looked at the last few games of the season, right? That they had to play. They had to play Boston. They had to play Cleveland. They had to play Indiana, and they had to play, I think, like the Clippers or something like that, or some other team. I'm looking at these games. They're not winning them games. They're not winning them games. So I had no stress the whole NBA season. Now we get into actually Boston is the team that kept them from winning that game. I mean that kept them from being possible to make it to 54 games. But
he ain't beat none of the top teams this year. It's
no, heck no.
He ain't beat none of them. They're like 0-10 against them or something like that. Some crazy.
Man, heck no. And that's why I say I really want to save it for the next game because I don't think they're gonna win the series. I honestly got Detroit beating them, and I had them Detroit beating
come back from 3-1.
Yeah, from the beginning. I had Detroit. Honestly, if it wasn't for a missed call, you could say Detroit.
Hey, that call was crazy. I don't know how they missed that.
You can say Detroit would be up and not closing this thing out. Could keep it 4,000, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're going to talk about the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Clippers put up the best game last night. This game was the highest scoring game that we saw all night last night. The final score, I believe, was 131 to 115, or was it 133? Let me see. Yeah, 131. Yeah, 131 to 115. The over-under for that game was, I think it started off at like 216 or something like that. Ended up blowing that thing all the way complete out. Wonderful game from Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray put up a 40-point game. It's not the first time he's done it, and it won't be the last time. He showed out. Actually, let's go ahead and pull up the box score for that game because I think it's something worth talking about. Jamal Murray, 43 points, went 8 for 14 from 3, 17 from 26 from the field goal. I mean, he was lighting them up. 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, plus 17 on a plus minus. I mean, only 1 turnover the whole game and a block. He was going absolutely ballistic. Then we look at the team. We got Michael Porter Jr. going 3 for 5 from 3 and bringing in a plus 34 plus minus. That's ridiculous. Got 5 for 10, shooting 50% from the field. Aaron Gordon put up 23 points, 7-11 from the field. He went 1 for 2 from the 3, 8 for 9 from the free throw, plus 13, 4 rebounds. Not wonderful game for him. Christian Braun is called I call him the unsung hero of the Denver Nuggets. He put up 12 boards last night. Shout out Christian Braun for the 12 boards, 11 points, plus 18 on his plus minus. And then we got my favorite guy, to me, the greatest 7-footer to ever play in the NBA. And I don't care what no one says. Nikola Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Nikola Jokic got 13 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. Silent night for him. But who needs to be loud when you got Jamal Murray getting 43 and Russell Westbrook getting 21 points off the bench, shooting 3 for 6 from 3? I mean, Russell Westbrook shooting 50% from 3. You're not losing, sir. You're not losing.
More efficient. You didn't get too many nights like that. You didn't get too many nights like that at all. I mean, man. Shoot, Russell Westbrook did that? Yeah, double check.
Russell Westbrook shooting 50% from 3, y'all. Come on, bro. Stop playing with him. What's the others that may have a car? Okay, my bad. Had a guy a text message. I thought it was from someone else. It was just some business. But yeah, man, when Russell Westbrook is going like that, I mean, 8 for 15 from the field, shooting above 50% from the field and 50% from the 3, bringing in 21 points. And Jamal Murray, 43 points. There's nothing you can do if you the Clippers. Now, granted, this is the thing that I've been saying. This series right here is going 7.
I think, yeah, definitely. I definitely think so.
Because you got 2 of the best home teams in the NBA playing against each other. Okay. Mm-hmm. The Clippers, they didn't build that $1 billion stadium for no reason. Arena for no reason to be dropping games at home. I think they actually have the best home record in the NBA. I think they do. Now, I'm gonna go and look that up. home record. But I honestly believe, yeah, they had a home record of 30-11 this season. They only lost 11 games at home. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
30-11, Derrick.
I mean, that's great, man. I mean, especially for the Clippers, because they usually don't have. I mean, this is the first year they had home court advantage, really. I mean, this is
Yeah,
the first year.
and I mean, at this point, they're going against the Nuggets, another team that goes stupid, dummy, crazy at home in Mile
Yep.
High Arena. They go ballistic. They try to honestly, I think the Nuggets, they one of the teams they led the league at home points as far as total scores, how much points they was averaging a game at home. Let me pull that up. Nuggets home points per game. Nuggets average 122 points per game at the crib. So you got two teams that go ball to wall, absolutely ballistic at the crib. Now we're going back to LA. It's going. Give me the Clippers. Give me the Clippers straight up money line. If the Clippers is plus money, give me them straight up money line. If they not, they're giving them -2.5, -3, -4.5. Give me the Clippers straight up. I mean, it's that type of series where nobody's gonna drop a game at home. Now you tell me what you think. Obviously, yesterday, Zubac, to me, who should have got most improved player of the year, because nobody been balling like Zubac, but they wanted to give it to Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham, I feel like he deserved it, but they should have gave it to Zubac. Didn't they give it to Cade?
They gave it to Dyson Daniels.
They gave it to Dyson Daniels.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Hey, no. Dyson Daniels? Dyson Daniels? No, hell no.
Hey, hey, he led the league in steals this year. Hey.
I don't care. Look, led the league in steals, orange and banana peels, and when he touch you, you heal. It should have been Zubac in 5. This is that plain and simple. Zubac has played phenomenal all NBA.
Oh man, he's been amazing for sure. I definitely think he should have won for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Cade didn't. If Cade was gonna get it, it just fits the narrative of the NBA. And then Zubac, to me though, he been the best player. He got 27 points last night, 5 boards, which is normally low for him. But when you get in 27 and 2 blocks, we can let it slide. Kawhi, he had 20 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists. Wonderful game from him. James Harden, little lackluster. You know, he normally fades away in moments like this. This is why he don't have a championship right now. Norman Powell, he's been an unsung hero for them all season. He just had an off night, but he's definitely been shooting the rock well all series. Chris Dunn, 15 points. He played a really good game last night, helped out with 2 steals. And Bogdanovic, he put up 18 off the bench in 23 minutes. That was huge for them. Hit 4, 8 for 3. The Clippers didn't play a bad game. It's just the Nuggets played too good. The Nuggets played too good. Derrick, what did you see in that game that you could point out 1 or 2 things from the Nuggets that separated them and got them that victory today?
I mean, I thought today that everybody showed up. I mean, everybody showed up. I mean, when you get a big game like that from Jamal Murray, I mean, the way he plays in the playoffs has to be studied, because that dude don't play like that in the regular season. Yeah. Like, he just goes to a whole nother level in the playoffs, and I mean, he plays like one of the best players in the league in the playoffs. It's ridiculous. But the way he played, and then everybody else contributing, when you getting contributions from Russell Westbrook, which you don't expect a lot because he's inefficient most nights. But again, contributions like that, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon, when they all are playing well, and Jokic only had to score 13 points, and you still win by 16. I mean, come on. I mean, everybody showed up and played their role. I mean, the energy was there. I really feel like for the Nuggets, winning that game at the buzzer, the last game, game 4, when they won off the Aaron Gordon dunk, the game when the buzzer, I mean, that gave them momentum coming into this game. It gave them confidence. Because, I mean, that was and that might be the turning point of the series. The Clippers might can't get that back. Like,
No, I agree. I agree. That's why I said. That's why I said when it's going 7 games, because I believe the Clippers are going to win Game 6. But when it
yeah,
comes back home to Ball Arena, it's
it's gonna be
over.
tough. It's gonna be tough.
It's
Yeah.
it's over, ladies and gentlemen, because I see Jokic giving them 45, 15, and 13, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. That's it. Jokic in
And I think
Game 7 is the most dangerous player in the NBA. I don't care what no one says, because he is absolutely, when he hot, he is the one player in the NBA outside of Kevin Durant that you can do absolutely nothing about when hot. There's nothing you can do.
that Game 4 performance is one of the best performances I've ever seen in the playoffs. He had 39-21. I mean, it was ridiculous.
This
Like
is
he
the dude that
controlled
like
the
horse.
whole game. I mean, I mean, this dude. And then in this game, I mean, even though he didn't score, I mean, all eyes were still on him, of course. And the way the Nuggets used him, it was different because in the past, earlier in the series, they were using Jokic like at the top of the key more. And then like now they're moving him around more so he can see where the double team is coming from and make those easy passes. And guys are knocking down shots now. So I mean, I think the Clippers, their game plan. I mean, when you see Jokic only scored 13, you like, man, that's good for us. But when you see Jamal Murray go for 43, you're like, nah, we can't let that happen.
Yeah, see, but here's
It's
the
just
thing. One second. My bad, bro. Been dealing with the pollen. But that's the thing, Derrick. When you really think about this, right? Like, look at this. You're saying, oh, we stopped Jokic at 13. Oh, hurrah. The dude still had 12 assists.
right.
So it's like, yeah, you stopped me from getting 13, but like you said, Jamal Murray got 43. Aaron Gordon got 23. Michael Porter got 3 threes. How much is that
Right.
off Jokic? You get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's why I
But
said with him, it's pick your poison.
right. Yeah. But the thing is, like the Nuggets players ain't been playing like that all year. That's what I'm saying. Like to see like them playing that way now, it's like they're finally stepping up and doing what Jokic needs. Because before everybody was complaining, like, man, Jokic, he ain't getting enough help. You know what I'm saying? They're like, these dudes ain't, performing. Like Jamal Murray is inconsistent in the regular season. Like Russ is, he's up and down. Everybody else is up and down. But now you can see it. Like when they do their job, when they're hitting open shots, when they're contributing like that, and they're playing, when he has a second option that's consistent and can score buckets like Jamal Murray did, I mean the Nuggets are dangerous
Yeah.
if they play like that. I mean they're back to being what they were before because if the guys are stepping up like that, that's how they work. That's how they won the title in 2023. Jokic was great, but everybody else contributed. Let's play at an extremely high level.
That's my
Jamal
whole
Murray was
point.
awesome. Jamal Murray is playing like one of the top 5 players in that playoff. So I mean, if he can be consistently like that, they're dangerous, man. They're
I mean,
dangerous.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Derrick. Okay, the Nuggets, like I said, because I see it going 7 games and it's not the last game isn't into it. The Nuggets are gonna win this series.
Okay, I can see that.
Since I believe the Lakers are going to lose,
Mm-hmm.
okay. If the Nuggets can find a way to squeak through the play, because if they win this game, if they win this series, they play the Warriors next, right? Or am I tripping? Oh no, the Thunder play the
No, they
Warriors.
play OKC next if they win the series. Denver.
They play OKC. I'm gonna
Yep.
be honest with you, Derrick. I think they can win that series. And if they can win that series, because here's my thing: OKC is talented.
Right.
I just
They don't
still
have
think
nobody for Jokic though, so
I just still don't think they not ready, bro. They
they're
not.
young. They're
There's
young.
something missing. There's something missing, bro. And I don't know if it's experience. I don't know
Right.
if it's luck of the draw based off of who we played first round. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But there's something about it that looked fugazi. And I feel like playoff basketball against the Nuggets is going to end up exposing that. And if the Nuggets win, ain't nobody beating the Nuggets in the West after that. The Nugget it's going to end up being the Nuggets versus the Celtics in the NBA Finals because I for dang sure don't see Minnesota beating them. And honestly, I know they brought Jimmy Butler in to make Golden State what they are right now, but I think
They
it
can't beat
ends.
Denver though. They can't beat
I think
Denver.
I think it ends at Denver if it don't end at Minnesota. To keep it
Yeah,
100.
yeah, yeah. They can't beat Denver. Nah.
Speaking of today's games, it's time to talk about the games from today. It's that time, man. Rockets, Warriors, Timberwolves, Lakers. We're gonna go
Mm-hmm.
ahead. I'm actually gonna read you guys the betting lines real quick. Let me read you guys the lines. Let me see. I'm gonna go with the Odd Sharks real quick. Shout out Odd Sharks. Odd Sharks, a free betting tool. People can look up computer odds generated games, look up the best odds and the best bets every single day without hesitation or without opinion from any human. It is the number one resource that you can use as a bettor to just bet without any emotion. Shout out Odd Sharks. Now, the game started off with Golden State Houston at Golden State is a +4, over under at 202. And obviously the game is in Houston. I'm going to go ahead pull up the Odd Sharks point of view and let everybody see what the computer has for the game, as we always do. All right, so we got the computer has generated the results. The computer has Golden State winning 112 to 109, covering the spread and the total going over. Derrick, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this computer? What do you think about the takeaways from this game, and what do you think is going to give one team the edge over the other?
Well, for most of the series, Houston has struggled to score, so it's been uphill battle. I mean, their defense has been really good. I think that like they just don't have enough firepower, except in like in certain games. Like in game two, they hit a lot of threes, so that helped them out. But the rest of the games, their offense has been anemic, and they don't have really a go-to guy necessarily. Like Jalen Green is up and down. Sengun is good, but you can single coverage him. They don't have nobody on the team you really have to key on or double team to get the ball out of their hands, like to or shift the defense, make them rotate. You can pretty much be like, oh, we can guard them one-on-one and be okay. And I think since they've been struggling to score, I mean that's hurt them. I mean, they've been in every game, but at the end of the games, they don't have a closer. They don't have guys that can take them there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you go get us a bucket right now. They don't have that guy. I mean, Jalen Green, he takes the toughest shots I've ever seen anybody take. I'm like, what kind of shots are you taking, bro? Like, he just takes step back threes or contested twos. I'm like, these aren't efficient shots. Like, I'm like, you need to use your athleticism to get to the basket more. I think Sengun, he takes tough shots as well. I mean, tough twos. I mean, I think he needs to do better, like drawing fouls and like trying to get Draymond in foul trouble. Because if Draymond can guard him single cover out there guarding him, he's not going to be able to do much. And then the rest of the guys, they don't have enough. They're not offensively minded players. Like Amin Thompson, he's hit or miss. Like they have guys like Fred VanVleet has been terrible in the series, other than like game four. Game four he was good, but the rest of the series he's been shooting awful. And then like you got Dylan Brooks, who's hit or miss. He's streaky. And then you got guys on the bench who aren't really scorers. They come in, they're energy guys. They play good defense, and they get their best offense is transition offense. Then offensive
Yeah,
rebounds. Steven Adams comes in and get all the offensive rebounds, and he just gets putbacks.
yeah,
Everybody get putbacks. That's their offense, really. Golden State, I really think. I mean, Steph, he's had his couple games where he's been great, but really what's helped Golden State is the others showing up.
yeah.
Pods, I don't want. I get his name wrong, so I don't really want Brendan Podzimski. However you say his name, Pods. I just call him Pods. But he's been playing great. He stepped up. Gary Payton, the second, has stepped up. I mean, Jimmy Butler, when he came back from last game, he stepped up. So being able to have those guys, because the whole defense is focusing on Steph. They're trying to get the ball out of his hands. Play as physical as defense as you can against them. I mean, Houston's done a decent job, but Steph is going to get off every once in a while.
Steph is
But
Steph. Yeah,
I mean, he's going to do his thing. But I think I've been most impressed with the way the others have been, like Pods and of course Jimmy Butler when he came back, but Pods, Gary Payton the second, Moses Moody,
Mhm.
those guys have really helped and shown up in those like critical situations, especially at the end of games. Like in game three, they really showed up and helped out Steph in that game. And then in game 4, I mean, Jimmy Butler coming back, that helped mightily, helped him out. His second half was excellent. Draymond Green, he's being like a demon out there on defense. He's just everywhere, guarding everybody, freaking havoc. You know how he gets down. So, but in this game specifically, I actually think Houston's going to win just because they're at home, and
Yeah,
Golden State, they're kind of like relaxed. They kind of like they might come in like, oh, we're gonna see how they will come out. It's like if Houston's on fire, they might just like
just
we
chill.
we got
Yeah,
we got them in game 6. Like we got game 6 at home, we good. Houston gonna come out season on the line.
go for broke.
Like
And that's the
go for
thing.
broke.
And that was gonna be my thing. I was gonna say, look, in most cases, and I even said this earlier, I actually am still gonna stand with Golden State as far as the points. I don't think they're gonna win this game though. Now,
Right.
like it could be one or the other. It could either be a blowout where Houston is blowing Golden State completely out because Golden
Right.
State is just like it's a rest game for us. Houston's younger. They're gonna throw everybody that they can. Like you say, they're going balls to the wall. They're gonna
Leave it all out there.
all they can, especially in the first half. They're gonna probably go absolutely ballistic. So I see it going one of the other ways. Either way, though, Houston's not losing this game. Now, that's the one place where I disagree with the bot. I'm like, look, Houston's not losing. Now, I
Nah,
do
they're
think
losing
it'll
this
be
game.
over 202 points, and I think that I don't like I said. I'm hoping that Golden State keep it close because for game purposes. But I think you're gonna end up hitting it on the nail, bro. Like going for broke. This is the last game of the season. If we lose, we're not gonna come out here looking like how Orlando looked. We're not gonna come out
Right.
here. You feel what I'm saying? We're not gonna come out
We
here.
at home. We got our
Yeah,
fans
we
with
at
us. They're gonna give us an
home.
extra boost.
What's the team that got blown out by Cleveland? At
Miami.
home, Miami. Yeah, we're not gonna do what Miami did.
They didn't even come to play. They came. They didn't come to
Basically.
play.
Yeah, we come into play today. So I mean, I can see that happening for Houston. So I would take Houston money line, spread pick. I would take the points if you're a trend better because 19 and I believe that Golden State is 19-3 over the Houston Rockets last 22 times they played. So if you want to bet trends, you can it's always good to have some points there. Moving on to the next game, we got Timberwolves Lakers at 10 p.m. All right, to me, this is really going to be game of the night.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't see any path, honestly, for the Lakers winning this series at this point. But as you can see, the bot, they got Minnesota winning the game, telling them to take plus the 6 and to go over 210. I'm going to be honest with you. LA is like one of those teams at home that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
At home, LA is one of them. They awesome. And that's why today. And honestly, now this is people who've been betting with me. If you've been in my chat, honestly, you know what, Derrick? Give me 1 second. Talk about it for a second. I'm gonna turn on the light so I can give myself some more light real quick. I'm a little dark.
Got you. With this game specifically, there's no way I can't see the Lakers losing this game. They're at home, game 5. You got two of the best players in elimination games. Two highest scoring dudes in elimination games is LeBron and Luka. So you got both of those dudes on your team. And game 5, they're gonna go all out, leave it all out there. Now, as far as the series go, that doesn't have nothing to do with the series. But as far as this game, I can just see the Lakers coming out, doing their thing, and winning this game, pulling it out. But the way the series is going, I mean, all the games have been close. I mean, good.
You feel like 6 is too much?
6. See,
I can see a late game cover, to be honest with you.
I can see that too. I can see it too.
Late game cover. Like, they straight up battling the whole game, back and forth. They might be down 4 going in the last 45 seconds of the game. LA hits free throws. They come down, hit a 3, foul again. LA hit free throws. They miss a 3, foul again. LA hit free throws. They win by 7. Like I can see it. I can see it going down like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely don't see Minnesota winning today.
Nah,
For sure.
not today. Not today. Not today.
For sure. And I don't think it's because of LeBron either, though. I think Luka Doncic, if you were over prop better, I think it's today is your day to bet Luka.
Hey man, for sure. If you seen the commentary the last couple of days, people saying Anthony Edwards better than you, Luca. So you better go ahead and ball out. Show these dudes.
Let
You
them
gotta ball
know.
out. You gotta,
Hey, look,
you gotta
number
let them, you gotta let them know
77.
one more time. You gotta let them know
It's
one more
on
time.
you.
You gotta let them know one more time.
Number 77. I'm talking to you. You the best offensive player in the world. When you hot, you like Jokic, you like KD. There ain't nothing we can do about it. You can't say that about every NBA superstar in the league. You can only say that about 5 people. KD, Kyrie, Jokic, Luka, SGA. When them 5 is hot, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I can make adjustments for Anthony Edwards. I can make adjustments for Tatum. I can make adjustments for LeBron. I can make adjustments for these guys. Steph Curry is another one of them.
Yeah.
When they hot, there's just nothing you can do. You just gotta hope you can either outscore them or during some timeout they cool down. That's it. That is absolutely it. As a Celtics fan, I know that from experience. Okay? I know that from experience.
Yeah.
I think that one game that Luka and them won on the Celtics, Luka went absolutely crazy.
Crazy. I mean, he went nuts. It's crazy. That's the only game they won, but he went nuts. Yeah.
He went ballistic, bro. And I think today is the day Luka Doncic goes balls to wall ballistic. So if you are an over better on props, okay, Luka Doncic is your guy. So my final betting tips for today's game, I would go Lakers money line. If you were money line better, it's kind of pricey there at minus 240. So if you bet in money lines, it's probably best you bet Minnesota, but I'm going to keep it 100. I don't think they win it today. If I had to go spread pick, I'd take the -6. To me, that's still 2 possessions. I can see the Lakers winning this game in 2 possessions. 2 threes when you got a team full of 3-point shooters. 2 possessions is enough for me. I can see it the same way as you referenced the Rockets game as to LA coming out saying, hey, guys, look.
Gotta leave it all out there.
We got to leave it all out there, man. Look, we didn't blow up the team, make this trade to go out in the first round to the house of disappointment in Minnesota.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Because I tell you this much, Lakers, y'all win this game, y'all can beat Minnesota at home. Minnesota is one of the worst home teams in the NBA by far. Do not get this twisted. If Lakers can win today, this series is not over. This is because of how bad Minnesota play at home. That is the only reason why this series is not over. If this was any other
Every
team
game been close. Every game's been close this series, basically.
Come on. So
I mean,
I take the 6 points with the Lakers. Over under because I'm talking about how much scoring that I believe Luka's gonna do. I can't say that Luka's gonna go for 35, 40, and then turn around and say it's gonna go under 210. Unless Minnesota absolutely just don't show up today, and I don't believe that'll happen. So I'll say over for the purposes of when you take away 210 and you split it in half, it's just 105 per team. And I can see both teams putting up 105 points, and I can see both teams not putting up 105 points. So if I was you, I would just 100% stay away from the total and go Lakers -6. Derrick, any advice for the folks? Anything for the folks on that?
Yeah, don't touch that total.
Yeah,
don't touch that total. I wouldn't touch that total.
You're gonna be sweating all night.
Don't touch that total for sure.
Look,
Hey, Jay,
Huh?
the expert on the lines and stuff. So I'll go with what he say, but I know for sure that total I can see that and be like, nah, I can't do that one. Can't do that.
Look, all I'm gonna say is, bro, is that betting is not live update because we are recording this after the start time. The Rockets are beating the Warriors 74-49. That's a live update.
Jeez, man. Well,
But that's what you it goes to what you were saying. It was like, hey,
yeah,
bro, it's
man.
gonna be one. Hey, they either gonna get blown out or it's gonna be close. But Houston not losing today.
Yeah, man.
They're not
Houston
losing
can't be
today.
ready. You're ready.
They put up 40 points in the first quarter and 36 in the second.
They ain't playing, man. They ain't ready to go home. They ain't ready to go home yet.
Yeah,
Probably
it,
the, yeah, they,
that's a ass whooping.
that's
That is, yeah, that's belt to ass. We didn't come out here to play. Y'all go ahead. We'll see y'all back at Golden State.
Hey, Golden State
Like
say, hey, Golden State said we see y'all back at
19 and
San
4.
Francisco. See
19
you
and
back in
4.
San Francisco. We see you in San Francisco.
Yeah, we gonna wrap that up at home. We're gonna wrap that up at
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
But yeah, that's the books had that one right. The books knew they had that one right. They had that one right. Shout out to the books. But all right, guys, this has been the horse's mouth. Derrick, anything you want to
Yeah,
tell the
man.
folks? Anything we looking forward to in the future from
Hey,
you?
man. This is some great sports talk, man. Some being informative, be informed about what's going on, some maybe learn some different things too. So definitely I'm excited to join on, be a part of the team. So looking forward to it and let's keep it going.
Yeah, man. Hey, Derrick, you've been a wonderful guest on the show. Hey, guys, I did what I could to get through the whole video without like dropping any F bombs. Shout out to me, man, because last video, that Shannon Sharp video, we was cussing up a storm, but we had to with context of what the situation was, y'all. Y'all should see my DMs. They was coming from me. Like, dang, Rob, dropping too many F bombs. I said, all right. I'm gonna clean it up this video. But shout out to Derrick, man. It's been a pleasure having you. Can't wait to have you on more. We're gonna come up with a name for your segment, and when we do, we're gonna add the name to the next video, and we're gonna keep it going from there. We hope that everybody's appreciating this content. Also, if you are at home and you are betting, I always have to plug this in at every video. Okay, guys, none of these predictions are like guarantees, or we ain't telling y'all how to get rich, or we just two guys talking sports, discussing what we think, and however it goes. If you need any help with gambling, or if you're addicted to gambling, NC has a hotline that you can Google, and they have the resources and the tools to get out to you. This has been the horse's mouth. I'm Robin Gould. That right there is the Derrick Clyburn, and we signing off. Hit him with the outro.
Yeah, we fly just like rockets in the sky. Yeah, we fly just like rockets in the sky. We take off, we blast off, we stay up, we lift off.